Konnichiwa YouTube! Welcome back to Archeage 2.0 with only one shinobi, and today I'm finally bringing you the beginning of the fishing mini-series. So first, today what we're going to look at is how to power level fishing, or really just how to level fishing. If I'm going to be honest with you, there's really no power leveling involved. Fishing doesn't really have many tricks. There's only maybe a couple ways that you can level fishing. So we're going to take a look at them both and discuss them. So the first thing is just regular fishing. Now you can just get any fishing pole you want, go to any body of water with a stack of bait worms and just fish. Essentially, this is the most straightforward way to fish and level your fishing. Each worm, I believe, is about 5 labor or 5 proficiencies, so you can just fish for your proficiency. Now it sounds like it's going to take a long time, and it kind of is, and my glider lagged out. What is going on here? I'm flying on the ground. It's cool. So there we go. So basically what you do is you just equip any fishing pole that you have, and you come out here to the water. And then you have this skill here, fishing rank 1, set to your R, and it uses 1 bait worm, and I believe it takes 5 labor. Let's go ahead and right click this and just start fishing. It's pretty simple, and you can basically AFK and do this. So essentially, if you right click this and then cast, it will continue fishing until you're out of labor or out of worms. So, you know, if you've got something to do, if you need to clean house or you need to do your homework, then you just right click this and go away, and then come back and you will have dumped all of your labor and all of your worms into fishing. So you can essentially level, you know, 5,000 fishing or as much fishing as you have labor that day, and you don't even have to be at your computer. So, that's a benefit. This is really the main way to level fishing, if you're looking to do that. So there are different types of poles. So while I'm fishing here, we'll go ahead and talk about these. For this purpose, for leveling and just you know, open water fishing like this, there's really not a big difference in the fishing poles if you're just doing it this way. When it comes to sport fishing, and that's where you're going to make your money, there is a big difference. So you can use any rod that you have for this purpose. Now I'm using Santiagos Rod, and we'll talk about that in a second. But essentially you have different levels of fishing rods. The most basic here is a bamboo fishing rod, and this is made with various parts. You know, the pole, I believe, is made from carpenters. The hooks are made by handicrafters. The fishing line is made by tailors, and the wooden reels are made by carpenters as well. Now basically you just put all these together and you get a fishing pole. Now you have different types. First level here is bamboo. Anyone can use a bamboo fishing rod. It lasts for 3 days and you can use it as much as you like. Steel then is at 10,000 proficiency for 7 days. Springy steel is 20k proficiency and lasts for 15 days. Gilt is at 30,000, Archeum is at 50,000, and then the highest fishing rod available at this moment is the Frozen Wave fishing rod. This is basically the ice fishing rod, and you need 120 fishing proficiency. Now that's a killer, because that's going to take a long time if you're doing it this way. And they use various different ingredients. Now, the major difference between these is really when it comes to sport fishing, the higher level rods do more damage to the fish. And we'll talk about that when we actually go sport fishing, so you can see how to make some money. But essentially, you're going to want to use the highest level rod that you have available to you, so that you can catch the bigger fish. That's basically it. For the purposes of power leveling, or just leveling, I should say, for these purposes, any rod will do, and you just sit here and fish all day if you want. We're going to stop. I don't want to spend too much labor here. Now, the other thing to note then is to really just choose one location. Make sure that when you do this, you have a favorite location. As you can see, we've got people here that are fishing nonstop. There's always someone out here in Solus. I prefer this location because, well, I live here. So it's really simple for me to come out here and do it. But it's not just choose the best location for you and make sure that you fish in the same location. So here in Solis, in the ocean, we can catch squid, shrimp, pufferfish, and stingrays. Each zone and each different type of water, freshwater, saltwater, has different type of fish that you can catch. And if you want to make any money back from doing this for your labor, you want to kind of make sure that you're only catching the same type of fish. If you're fishing in different areas, you're gonna basically be wasting money, and we'll talk about why here. So essentially then you can catch a bunch of squid. If you're spending 5k labor, you're going to be catching a bunch of fish. Here we have squid, and if you take 10 of these, you can turn them into a Dawn Lake Light Essence. This is used by printers and alchemists and other people. All you need is some blue salt gloves. Let's buy some, just so you can see what's going to happen here. That's not going to work. See, so I need 100 squid to turn this into one Dawn Lake Light Essence. Now, if I'm fishing in a million different places, I'm not going to get enough squid to turn it into a Dawn Lake Light Essence. Same with shrimp. The pufferfish is 20, so we can make one of those. And we've got some Dawn Lake there. And then here we have stingrays, which we only need 3, so we can make a couple of those as well. Now, when you do this, this does not count toward your fishing proficiency. Just make sure that you note that. This is alchemy, as you can see here, 103, 221. If we do one of these, 103, 229. So this does not do, when you make this, this goes to your alchemy proficiency, not to your fishing proficiency. So there's really no, way to cheat the system and level up fishing quickly. You just have to fish. You have to get out there and you have to fish, and that's basically it. I mean, there's really no other choice. The other option for leveling is basically what I've been doing. Now, I spend some money to get a Santiagos Rod. Now, the Santiagos Rod does not require any fishing proficiency, so you can use this even with 0 proficiency. And this does enough damage to effectively go sport fishing. You can use this to catch the larger fish. The gargantuans might be difficult, but you can use this. So you can just get one of these Santiagos rods, get on a boat, and go out there and start fishing. The only thing is that the Santiagos rods cost about 400 gold. Currently 439 on the auction house. This lasts for 45 days, so if you have a fishing boat, you can make your money back pretty quickly. I guess, over time, but you're gonna need to actually get out there and fish. So when it comes to sport fishing, we're gonna do and discuss that in a later episode. So for now, all you need to know is that there are 2 ways to fish, 2 ways to level your fishing. You can do that in open water, and you can convert these fish into Dawn Lake essences and sell them. Or you can go ahead and get out there on the ocean with a boat and start fishing. Now, I don't recommend fishing with just a clipper. It's going to be a waste of money, and when I say that, it's because you need some items like chum and lures, and if you're chumming the water and you only get a clipper, you're not going to make a lot of money back per chum, and that's going to be expensive for you in the long run. So I recommend getting a fishing boat, and we are going to do that in the next episode. So if you're curious how to make a fishing boat, then stay tuned. If you have any questions about how to level fishing, or if there are any secrets out there that I'm just not aware of, definitely leave me a comment in the comment section below, and I will get back to you as soon as possible, as soon as I fix my cape. And I'll see you all in the next episode. We'll make a fishing ship, and then soon after that, we'll take a look at sport fishing out in the ocean. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next episode. For now, Shinobi out.